Bulletproof Radio, a state of high performance.
What's the best pose for people who are sitting looking at Zoom all day long?
Oh gosh, I think just, crawling down to the ground and sitting on the ground for a bit and then, crawling up to stand. I think especially in yoga, it can be so easy to forget about how you're moving sort of all the time and just sit down and now I'm doing yoga and now I'm doing Zoom and now I'm doing the kitchen and now I'm doing Zoom again. So I think really looking at how you're moving all the time. So even if you're at your Zoom desk and you're crawling down to the ground to sit and breathe for just a few moments to open up your hips and whatever, I think it's even more important how you get down to the ground from your chair and how you get back up than the actual pose. That's also important to do.
From an anti-aging perspective, the ability to get up off the floor is one of the most important measures of whether you're going to live a long time. So that's something that a lot of people don't pay attention to. If you want to be fancy, I suppose a Turkish get up, which is very similar to some yoga poses, but you can do it with a kettlebell if you want to, is a way to do that. So basically get down and butterfly pose or cat pose or something on the ground and something like that, or?
Yeah, I mean, I love that you said, the getting up and down. I mean, I think especially for sitting at your desk a long time and also, just basic coordination that goes out the window as you age, getting down on the ground, maybe on all fours, rolling around a little bit, some cat cow, but not being really rigid about it, actually noticing what part of you needs a little attention and not just physically, but, understanding that a little physical tightness in your hip or your back may have an emotional component too, and that's okay. That wasn't something that, I learned growing up, that it was just like, your body's good, you're good, you're healthy and strong. So, realizing that your emotions may be talking to you as well. And that might be important to listen to. So just that getting down, a little bit of rolling around and some cat cow, crawling back up to stand, maybe even a few times, just standing up and standing down in the easiest way you can. And, you can feel better pretty quickly.
Okay. I love that. So getting up and down off the floor, it doesn't have to be a fancy yoga pose when you do it. That's really accessible, and it jives with my understanding of mechanics and all of that.